Hi there, it's Heather from Thrift to Flip. Today I went to the Goodwill bins this morning, and let me tell you, I have been really down on the Goodwill bins lately. If you've watched my latest video, you'll see that I've been really struggling to find anything really worth selling. I was starting to get really frustrated with the whole thing, and then today happened. It's funny, I'll have so many terrible days in a row at the bins, and then I'll have an amazing day that reminds me exactly why I love doing this. Today I went at opening, which is 8 a.m. for my local bins, and I got there a couple of minutes late, and I was really worried because the last time I went last week, I went like 3 minutes after opening. I was only like 3 minutes late, and there was it was hard to find parking. It was already insane in there. This morning when I went, I did end up going 5 to 10 minutes late again, which drives me insane. That's a whole nother thing though. And there was nobody in the parking lot. There was people there, but hardly anybody. So I'm like, oh yes, it's going to be awesome today because it's not super busy. I went in and I immediately asked the cashier, hey, which ones of these clothes bins are new from this morning and which are left over from last night? And he said all of them right now are left over from last night. We didn't bring out any new clothes this morning, but they did have shoe bins out and almost nobody digging in them, which again is super unheard of. So I went straight for the shoes, and I don't know if they were from yesterday or not, but I did find some shoes this morning, which made me really happy because I haven't been able to find any shoes for a while. Then, after I had dug through the shoes sufficiently and found, kind of all that there wasn't a ton of great stuff, then I headed over to the clothes. I figured they don't put out any new bins until 9, so they open at 8. They don't start their rotations until 9, but just because they've been picked through since last night doesn't mean that there's not some great stuff in there still that people have passed over. So I went digging in the bins, and I found some stuff. But then once 9 o'clock hit, it still wasn't that busy, which is seriously unheard of for my local bins. And then they started the rotations, and it was just fire after that. I found so much stuff. I had planned on staying only for an hour from 8 to 9, but because there wasn't any new clothes out, I decided once 9 came, since I was finding so much stuff, I would just stay, through a few more rotations, maybe till 9:30. And I actually ended up staying until almost 10:30, so 2.5 hours, because it was so amazing. I'm super excited about all the stuff I got. My goal is always to try to get more than 50 pounds when I go to the Goodwill outlet because the price goes down. My local Goodwill outlet is $1.59 a pound for anything under 50 pounds, clothes-wise. If you hit 50, it goes down to $1.09, and then if you hit 100, I just found out today, it goes down to 89. So I now have a new goal. But I got 57 pounds of clothing today. I got 14 pounds of accessories, which is bags, belts, ties, things like that. And then, let me see here. I did get, I guess they counted shoes with the accessories. So shoes, bags, all of that. And then 2 of the bags I got, for some reason, were priced $1.99 flat. So I don't know, I didn't know that was a thing, but apparently it is. So I spent $89 at the bins today. I have not done a count of how much stuff I got, but if you see behind me this kind of sea of stuff here, this is all stuff that I got today at the bins. So that is amazing, and I'm so excited. I did kind of branch out of my comfort zone today in a couple of different areas. First, I did pick up, I live in the Seattle area, so our local sports teams, football, NFL-wise, are the Seahawks. And I always see Seahawks stuff there, but I've never picked it up before. Today there was a lot of great stuff, and I just decided to go ahead and pick some of it up and see how it does. So I found this beanie hat, which says Seattle Seahawks, but it's reversible. And it has, or maybe not reversible, but it flips up, and it feels like wool. It's in great shape. It's really thick. So I thought I'd pick that up. Normally, again, I don't pick that stuff up. I actually don't typically even pick up accessories at all. I just don't even go look in there. It's really competitive, but I've really been enjoying selling menswear and ties and things like that. So I thought I would go take a peek and see what I could find. And then I ended up finding, look at this super cute belt. and it's just like a skinny belt that clips together, and it's J. Crew. And I was so excited to find this. It's genuine leather, it's a super cute color, it's a little skinny belt with a cute little bow. Look at that, how adorable is that? And that was one of the things I picked up. I did grab some really cool ties. This one is Liberty of London, just a basic silk tie. Okay, and then I found, okay, this is just a Target brand. It's the Universal Thread. It is new with the tag still on, obviously, but I just loved the design of it. It is, I believe, a size large. Yeah, it's a size large, so it's not my size, but if it was my size, I would actually keep it because I think it's really cute. Again, with the sportswear, our local, I believe it's the female soccer team, is the Seattle Reign FC. So this I just thought was so cool looking. I love the colors. And so I decided to give that a grab. This is just a nice, like, you know, scarf. It's J. Jill. And I thought that it was cute. It's just kind of a plaid, you know, everyday kind of scarf. There are a couple of snags in it, so I probably won't list it for much. But it's super lightweight, and I don't think it really cost me much to buy it. So this is another tie, and look what it is. Again, with that name that I don't know if I can pronounce, Yves Saint Laurent, maybe? It looks kind of vintagey. It feels like wool, and I had to grab it because I know that that's a great brand, and the tie itself is actually in really good shape, so I thought I would pick that up. Now, for some of the shoes that I grabbed today, I found, like, these are just simple. They're American Eagle Outfitters, so they're not that American Eagle Payless brand, but these feel like they're actual leather. I don't see anything in here about it, but they're super cute flats, and I just thought if I don't end up selling them, I might end up just keeping them for myself because they're cute. Then I found these Steve Madden. They're like a metallic wedge kind of. I know there's a word for this kind of heel. I can't remember what it is off the top of my head, but I just thought these were cute. They're peep toe, so those were kind of fun. Then I found these Keen shoes, and the insides are just a little bit worn, but they're actually in really great shape. Like, the soles are in great shape. Here's another pair of Steve Maddens. These ones have a wooden sole, which I think is really, like, unique. So I grabbed those. Then we've got these Stuart Weitzman kind of kitten heels with the lower heel. The inside is a little bit dirty on them. They do need a little bit of TLC, but the heels are in great shape. And of course, they're Stuart Weitzman, so I had to grab them. Last two pairs of shoes I grabbed today, I just grabbed these lace Toms. They're in pretty good shape. I don't really need to do much to them, just a little bit of trimming some little strings. I just thought these were so cute. They're Kenneth Cole. They're flats with this pretty suede bow. Size 7.5. Super cute. I found this Eddie Bauer bag, and I thought that it was in great shape. It might just need a little bit of kind of light dusting off. But yeah, it's like an awesome utility style bag, so I grabbed that. Then I found this clutch that I thought, it doesn't have really, I mean, the brand is Urban Expressions, so it's not anything that I've ever heard of, but I just thought it was really cute, and the inside is like polka dotted and just cute, so I thought I would just give that a try in my closet and see. Today was kind of a day of experimentation. Anything I thought was just cute or quality or whatever, I just grabbed it. I have men's stuff, I have kids stuff, I have women's stuff, I have sports stuff, and I just kind of went for it. I think part of my problem at the bins lately has just been being too picky with the stuff that I find. Honestly, if it's textiles or accessories and I can flip it for a decent profit, I'm not looking necessarily, I mean, always I'm looking for something I can flip for $50, $75, $100, but in the meantime, I don't mind flipping things for $10, $15, $20, $25, because those are the things that just kind of keep me going, keep keep the money coming in on a consistent basis so that I can go back and kind of build. I have a goal that I've talked about before of building my closet up to 1,000 active listings. And to do that, I need to keep replenishing things and keeping it fresh and putting new things in my closet, and also moving things out so that I can invest more money into building that closet. So that's what I'm working toward. Now this, I was super excited, and I was so surprised that it was still there because I didn't look through the bags and accessories until it had already been picked clean. I was kind of the vulture coming in to pick at the carcass after everyone else had gone through it. But this is a Coach bag. It's got this tag in it, and maybe it's just not authentic. I don't know. When I look at the little, when I look at all of the parts of it and this front thing, it seems, pretty good quality, but the inside doesn't have the Coach print. I don't know if it should. It does have a stock number. It does have this patch in here. So, I'll have to look it up. It is a little dirty. You can see around the zipper. You can see on the back. So I'll definitely have to give it a soak and clean it up and do a little research. But if this thing is authentic and I can clean it, I think it will be an amazing pickup for me today. And considering I only spent, I believe it was $89 on everything that I got here, I think that that bag will probably, if everything turns out like I hope, it will probably pay for most of this trip just by itself. Here's a pair of jeans that I was really excited to find today. They are 7 for All Mankind A-pocket jeans. I have found dojos before. I have found crop and rolls. I have found straight legs, but I've never found that A-pocket 7 for All Mankind. So I was really happy to find these today, and look at how cute those pockets are. They have a metallic little embellishment on them. I had to grab them. I thought they were awesome. It's just, again, I was finding a ton of cute stuff today, and this is just one of many things. I found a lot of jeans, which is why I think I got over that 50-pound mark. I picked up things that I've not picked up before. In my 6 sales trends video from March that I talked about, I had talked about how Billabong is a brand that, is kind of up and coming for the upcoming seasons, and Poshmark has been basically acknowledging that by putting it into their outdoor adventures parties. Today I came across a pair of Billabong jeans, and I also came across some Vans and Volcom jeans for men that are both kind of in that same vein as Billabong, that skater, zoomy store, kind of surfer style. They're sold in the same stores as Billabong. So I did go ahead and pick those up. I don't know how they're going to do. I have not sold them before. I'm still really new to picking up men's clothes at all. But I decided to go ahead, since it's the bins, give it a chance, pick them up, I'll list them and see how they do, and then I'll report back to you guys. So let me dig those out and see if I can show those to you now. Okay, so I did find them. These are the Volcom jeans, I believe. They are the Vorta Slim Straight. They're men's jeans, a size 34. And they're just like a straight leg jean. They have, interestingly, the Volcom logo embroidered kind of on the edge right behind the knee, or a little underneath the knee on the back, which is interesting. I've never seen that before. But they're just kind of a basic pair of, slim straight leg jeans. So they're almost a skinny jean for men. They say straight leg, but they look like they come to kind of a taper at the ankle. And you can see they're Volcom jeans. So I don't know how those are going to do, but I'll give them a try and see. Next up, I got these Vans, and they are like a brown Vans. They're a 3230. And yeah, they're just in great shape. They, again, are like a slim, straight leg, maybe even almost coming to a skinny. So I just picked up those two, just to see how they would do. I'm kind of just trying to experiment with broadening my horizons. I did see on Instagram yesterday, I read a post, and it was by a fellow reseller, and she was talking about how in order to, grow and do even better and up level your business, you need to not be afraid to expand your horizons into things you may not be comfortable with just yet, and kind of learn and constantly grow and learn. So I kept that in mind today when I was outsourcing at the bins, and just tried to pick up things that I liked just to see how they would do, regardless of if they were kids or men's or, you know, women's or sports or accessories or bags, whatever it may be. I just tried to, I don't know, go with the flow a little bit more today, and I actually really enjoyed myself, and that was nice. Had the headphones in, I had my 90s hip hop on, and, you know, a little Gangster's Paradise as I dug through the bins, and it was just a pleasant experience today. Okay, a couple more things that I found I want to show you. I did find this Victoria's Secret pink little top. It's just kind of fun. It has an eyelet lace trim at the bottom. It's a tunic style top, like it could almost be a dress, honestly. So maybe it's a dress, but if it's a dress, it's a pretty short one. So I just think it's fun. It's colorful, it's got lace, and Victoria's Secret pink always sells for me, and it sells pretty quick too. This is the only boys, like kids boys, piece that I picked up today, just because I really liked it. I don't know about the brand. I did not have time today. My husband had to go to work and we share a car, so I did not have time to research anything that I got today. I either went with brands I was familiar with, or I just went ahead and decided I'm gonna bite the bullet and just see how things do. So the brand is Rockin' Baby. The tag is cute, the piece feels like it's a good quality, and it's a size 10 youth. And I thought these shorts were so cute. Yeah, they're cotton with a little bit of spandex in there. They have these cute little pockets with the star button. They've got flat pockets on the back, and they're in great shape. They feel like they're brand new. So I don't know where Rockin' Baby is from, but these were super cute and they had to come home with me. Another first for me today at the bins was this swim top, and it's by Trina Turk. I have found Trina Turk at the bins once before. I did find a pair of, I believe they were slacks or pants. I think they're still listed in my closet even. So I did find that. I did grab this top because I've never found her before, but now that I'm looking at it, it's actually pretty worn out, and I probably won't list it for sale. It's dirty on the strap, which I could clean, but now that I'm looking, it looks kind of faded and dirty here. It's kind of messed up here. And so this is actually probably not going to go in my closet. Again, today I did not have time to research, and I didn't have time to go back through and do like a thorough inspection of everything. So I'm sure there will be some things in this haul that I'm going to have to throw out because they just aren't up to list. I know some resellers redonate stuff like that, but to me, if it's not a good enough quality for me to sell, I don't want to redonate it because I feel like it's just kind of putting it back into the system for people who, and it's not good enough for them. Like, who wants to buy something that's, you know, messed up? I know I don't, so I just usually throw it out and just call it a loss. So there you have it. You can see that I did really well today in terms of the amount, the sheer quantity of stuff that I managed to get. And I am really excited to get all this stuff listed in my closet. I'm going to report back to you and let you know how all of those things that I'm taking a chance on, some of the sports stuff that I showed you and the men's stuff that I showed you and talked about, how some of that stuff is doing, like how it sold, how quickly it sold, if it sold at all. And I will report back to you guys about that in a future video. If you enjoyed this video and checking out my haul with me, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, turn the bell on to get notified when I post new videos, and you can always find me at namastebabe.com. Thanks for watching!